good afternoon, welcome back. Today we're doing a walk, not a run. I know quite often, well, most of my videos are running videos, but today we're doing a walk mainly because I've exacerbated a bit of a knee injury over the last week. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, some of you who follow me on Strava, my elevation's been pretty gnarly over the last couple of months, well for me anyway, and I've gone and got an exacerbation of an old knee injury. So I missed out on the Three Shires fell race on Saturday, which was a couple of days back now. I do have the Peris Horseshoe fell race coming up this Saturday. Whether or not I'm doing that, I'm not entirely sure, because I want to save myself for Langdale, which is next month, which is 4 weeks away. Yeah, and so I've been doing rehab exercises, that sort of thing, and it's coming on. I just don't want to overdo it because I know what I'm like. I do have a habit of at the first sign of it starting to recover, I'll go out and be irresponsible and just smash it on a hill, and I'm like that. Oh my God, what have I done? I've done it again. I know what I'm like. So I've got a self-imposed running ban at the moment. Yeah, so today I want to get out because, of course, as you can see, the sun is absolutely, well, we've had some pretty crappy weather for the last couple of days, and and it's been clagged in. Yeah, I mean, the Three Shires fell race last Saturday, the weather was absolutely honking, but I really wish I'd been able to do it because it looked like it was quite a lot of fun. But yeah, some you win, some you lose, and yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, so today, as I've just mentioned, I want to make a little bit of content because I've not made a video for ages and I do enjoy making them. Yeah, and I just, we'll just go for a walk and I'll ramble on at you and we'll see how we get on. Additionally, you may notice that this camera is slightly different to the DJI Action camera. Because I'm walking, I've decided to get to grips with my Sony ZV-E10. Which I bought about 6 months ago, but I've never really used. Initially, I bought it because I was going to make some content at home, shoe reviews and all that sort of stuff, but it's not a practical camera to take out when you're running. So I thought I'd come out and get to grips with it today. I don't really know how to use it, if I'm totally honest, so that's what we're doing today. Yeah, and trying to get some good results out of it. So what we're going to do now is today's hike is Helvellyn. Via Striding Edge and Swivel Edge. Yeah, we'll just go with the flow, see what happens. I'm just heading up the back end of, what ridge is it? I can't remember now, but we're going up to the hole in the wall. Yeah, right, let's do that and yeah, speak to you in a bit. So we're back on the Action camera now. I don't know about you, but when I'm stood around in a wood waving a big Sony camera around, stationary, I feel a bit of a knob. But when I'm out walking, it doesn't feel so weird. I just thought I'd point this out to you. So up there is the final checkpoint for the Peris Horseshoe fell race, the Birkhead Moor. We'll get up there later and I'll just show you the little stone stile that goes over the wall, much like that one just down there. But what I did, I really messed up the line coming off this during the fell race. I hoofed it all the way down here, and rather than crossing the wall just there where that stone stile is, I hooked a left and ended up doing a massive dog leg, coming back on myself. And I lost about 10 positions, and it was quite annoying really, because I was doing really well on that descent. What I should have done is come down here and headed off straight down there, I reckon. Down to the wood line down there, and hooked a left and then straight into Grisdale that way. Glenriddick, sorry. Yeah, should have done that. Anywho, lesson learned. So next year I'll do this. Well, to be honest with you, I'll probably come down and do another recce just to make sure I've got it dialed in. So yeah, that's what we're doing, by the way, is we're heading up to Helvellyn via Swivel Edge and Birkhead Moor. But we'll see how we're going, because I always fail to appreciate when I'm out for a walk, things take a little longer than what they normally do. So what I would normally do in 3 hours, I'll probably end up doing in 6 today. Also because I'm obviously faffing around, but I don't really mind because the sun, oh, it's such a nice day. Such a contrast to the last couple of days. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Let's get on with it. You can do what I did and just hoof it down here. Oh, there's the stile. You probably won't be able to make it out actually, but it's just a few, yeah, just a little step over the wall there. Yeah, but what I was just saying, you can either follow this wall here and head down to Glenriddig that way and not make a mistake like I did. But that's for those of you who are interested, of course. Actually, whilst I've got all the gubbins out, and I'm chatting, I might as well mention to you, if you've clicked on this video and you don't normally watch my videos, you'll be wondering, what is next? What is next indeed? As you may or may not have noticed, my channel doesn't grow very fast, mainly because I only post when I feel inspired to do so, or when I've got the time to make videos, of course. Few and far between at the moment, but you know, it is what it is. But intentions or videos I've got lined up for the future, I got a space in the Lakeland 50. I entered the ballot more out of morbid curiosity on whether or not I'd actually get a spot. And then of course, I went and got one. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to take it now. It'd be rude not to, seeing that so many people didn't get in. Apparently 6,000 people applied and they gave out 1,200 spots and a bunch of other spots for the charities. So yeah, I got a spot. So yeah, that's what I'm doing next year. I'm doing the Lakeland 50. So what I want to do is I'm going to do 2 recce videos, part 1 and part 2. The first, well, basically there are loads of videos on YouTube for the Lakeland 50. Of course there are, you know, mine. What would make mine stand out? Probably nothing, to be honest with you. However, the slant I'm taking is basically, how do you recce these things if you're on your own, you know? One of the things I found last time with the last videos I did, is I'd park up the car, run that section, and then have to turn around and run all the way back, and it was a bit of a pain in the arse, if I'm totally honest with you. So I was like, oh, I don't want to do that this time. So what I'm going to do is use public transport. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how to use the bus system up here in the Lake District, but if you're interested, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 2 recce's. The first one's going to be from Pooley Bridge down to Troutbeck. There's a bus stop at Troutbeck, so I'm going to park the car there, get the bus up to Pooley Bridge, Pooley Bridge, and then run the, I think it's around about 26 miles back to Troutbeck Farm. Troutbeck? I think it's just Troutbeck, isn't it? Yeah, so that's one section. You know, do I need to do the bit around Dale Main? No, not really. I mean, it's just a park run, really. I think on the 50, of course, I've never done this before, so, but from what I can imagine, or what I've figured out, is you do a loop of the Dale Main Mansion Gardens / estate, which is basically a park run, and then you crack on and get on with the route. Obviously I'd be missing out the section between Troutbeck and Ambleside, but you know, you've got to leave a little bit in surprise, don't you? So yeah, so that will be video 1, and then video 2 will be part 2 from Ambleside to Coniston. So what I'm going to do is, obviously I'm going to park the car in Coniston, get the bus to Ambleside and run back. And that section's going to be about 25 miles, I think, give or take. Yeah, and then just other videos, just more of the lakes, really. I mean, on a day like today, how can you not want to show off the Lake District? Yeah, the only downside with it being really sunny like this is it really bleaches out the picture, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, another video I want to make is first aid on the fells. What first aid kit I carry. It's very small, you know, less is more. But there's a few other things that you want to take in consideration, like registering your phone with 999 for texts, because of course you don't often have good signal to make a phone call, but you can squirt out a text message. And if you pre-registered your phone, then, you know, I think that it's just a thing. And things like that. So, I mean, my running club, we did a couple of months back now, we did an evening of first aid on the fells, and it was really basic. But that's all it is at the end of the day, basic. But I just want to show you what I carry. I won't get into that now. That's a video that we're going to make. And then maybe other videos, maybe even do the occasional kit review. You know, everyone's doing them. But I mean, that's the reason why I bought the Sony ZV-E10, is because I could make better quality videos, kit reviews and stuff like that. But of course I haven't used it, so yeah, anyway, you know, whatever. Cool. All right then, well, less waffling, more walking. So yeah, we're going to head up to Helvellyn, and then I'm going to crack out the Sony camera and see how that works out. Cool. Ah, there you go in all its glory. Helvellyn with striding edge on the left there and swirl edge on the right with cat's eye cam. Yeah, really classic, awesome view that when you come over Birkhead Moor and see that in front of you. Yeah, really cool. Now I'm going to guess it's some sort of used to be, was it an old volcano? I'm not entirely sure. Probably. I think it's all igneous rock around here. So yeah, some sort of volcanic activity in the past, carved out by the Ice Age. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to go up there yet at the moment. I'm going to get down here and figure it out. But yeah, look at that. Maybe I will. What is it now? It's just gone 3 o'clock. So could I get up there within the, probably not, probably about an hour and a half. The speed I'm going at. Do I actually want to go up there? Knee is doing well. It's just gone 3 o'clock. Part of me wonders if I should just be super conservative with my knee today. You may have noticed that I got my poles on the back there, but I've decided not to use them. I've not really needed to. I only brought them just in case I needed them. And my knee started to flare up quite bad, but it hasn't actually. It's done quite well. I guess the true test is when I start going downhill, because that is basically the pain I've developed, a bit of patellar tendinitis. But I'm doing some good exercises to sort that out. Particularly the, oh God, what sort of squat is it? I can't remember. But it's using a slant board, as you can see. So yeah, doing that. I'm just going to go up here to the hole in the wall, chill out for a bit, and decide whether or not I'm going to go up Helvellyn. Might even crack out my Sony and have a play with that, which is one of the reasons why I came out today. So yeah, let's just head up there. It's just up here, just up the top there. Hole in the wall, well, I think the name's self-explanatory. There's a great big hole in that wall. So you can tell that I've decided not to go up Helvellyn. I'm being super conservative on this knee of mine today. So yeah, like I've mentioned before, I do have a habit of pushing the envelope when it comes to injury recovery. I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to that. So just being a little sensible today. And you know, I've been up Helvellyn a few times now this year, so I don't particularly have a point to prove. Yeah, and the other thing today, of course, is I've been playing around with this Sony ZV-E10, which, you know, you get a good picture out of it, but I need a better lens. You know, I need a wider angle lens so I can do vlogging on it whilst I'm walking about like I am today. Yeah, anyway, I would love a drone. And of course, a professional cameraman to follow me around. That would be really good, wouldn't it? But as you can see, I've decided to not use the main tourist track coming down here. I will, this path does meet up with it. Over there you can see St Sunday Crag and the line coming off it for the Grisdale Horseshoe Fell Race. So you can take a really good line coming off St Sunday, drop down a gully, and then that big scar. It's a toss-up. Do you go left or right of that when you come down to hit the little wood down there on the down there in the bottom of the valley? There's a checkpoint down there. Yeah, and every time I recce'd that, I never found the best line. Yeah, really good race. I enjoyed that race. Right, okay, I'm going to stop waffling now. We're just going to head back to the car. I'm going to wrap things up here, and yeah, see how this video comes out in the edit. I'm not entirely sure what this video was actually about, if I'm totally honest. Just a few pointers on what to expect coming up over the next couple of months. Like I said, 2 recce videos for the Lakeland 50. I'm going to try and get those done before the winter, so you get a good look at the ground when it's not covered in snow. Yeah, I'm sure I'll come up with other stuff to post on my YouTube channel. The other thing I'm probably going to do at some point is start up a little business for guided runs up here. So I just need to finalise the details on how that's going to work and how I'm going to fit it around work. Yeah, so that's coming up as well, I guess. And that's pretty much it, really. So we're going to head back. I'll see you in the next video. Probably not the best route selection.